Hello, everyone. Welcome to Driven Life TV. You're with me, Wanangwa Chirwa. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I appreciate. Don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe to this video. We are over 300 subscribers. Help me get to 400. I really appreciate the support. Thank you for doing so. Now, today, I would like to talk about the power of honor in a relationship. The power of honor in the relationship. Now, the first thing that I would like to share with you is that you must understand that the treatment you give your partner in public and even in private, in your inner circles, that also determines how other people will treat them or how they will look at them. If you cheapen your partner, the world will also cheapen them. If you dishonor them, they will also be dishonored in the public. Okay? Sometimes treatment can look like how you talk about them to your friends, the people at work, the people who are close to you, your family members. How you talk about your partner with them also determines how they will begin to perceive your partner. Okay? What I'm saying is that honor begets honor, meaning your partner will be as respectable as you respect them. Okay, you must understand that you must come to a place where you're going to choose to say, you're going to make a choice. You're going to put this as your pillar and your value to say at every moment, regardless of what my partner does, I am going to honor them. I am going to respect them. Whenever I am away from them, even when I'm in their presence, I'm going to honor and respect them. This is a posture that you take because you understand how love works. How love works. For a believer, you must be a person of integrity, but at the same time, you must show honor. Realize that honor begets honor. Okay? I want you to understand that. We read in Proverbs 31 that there was a woman who was so virtuous. She took care of her family. She was there taking care and serving her husband. Okay? She took care of her children. Not only that, she was also industrious. The Bible says that because of how she was able to take care of her man, okay, the Bible says that because of that, her husband was respectable in the gates, meaning that he had a voice at the city gates because of how she handled things in his house, okay, in her house as well. You must understand that sometimes if you don't honor the blessing of God that has been handed to you, how do you expect other people to begin to honor that same person? It's impossible. Okay? So you must come at a place. Men and women, honor your partners. Okay? Respect them. Honor them. Celebrate them. Talk about the good things. Make sure you expose their strengths and not their weaknesses. Cover them. The Bible says that love covers a multitude of sins. Meaning that as long as they are with you, they should feel secure and safe. Despite their weaknesses, they must feel like you are the one who is covering them. And if you are a man, you make sure you do a good job of covering your woman. The same thing for the woman. When you talk about your partner to your friends, your family, those people who are close to you, make sure you highlight the good, make sure you highlight the strengths. I'm not talking about hiding abuse or things that are so dire. But what I'm saying is, even when you have disagreements, even when maybe they angered you or annoyed you in any way, you must come to a place where you stick with your value system and say, I'm going to honor my partner regardless of what is happening. That's what the Bible says, and what it means when it says love covers a multitude of sins. And so I want you to understand that at the same time in the Old Testament, we come across the story of Abigail and Micah. Both of them ended up being the wives of David, okay? But one was given to David as his prize for defeating Goliath. The other one had come from a place where she had had a marriage that was not good for her, a toxic marriage. She had a union that was not profitable unto her. She was married to a man who was a fool. Okay. This was a woman with experience. Okay. A woman who had experienced the hardship of marriage. And so both of them were married to David at some point. Okay? Both of them were married to David. And how they treated David was also different because I believe of their background. One came from privilege. One didn't work for what she ended up having. Okay? But this other woman put in the work. She had seen the opposite of what David was. She had seen what it means, or maybe what it is like to have a husband who is a deadbeat. She had seen what it feels like, or maybe the experience of having a foolish man for a husband. Someone to call a leader who has no intelligence or wisdom in him, foolishly doing things every day. She had experienced that. And the way they approached David was also different. Okay? What I'm telling you is that you must realize what you have. Okay? Look at your partner and say, man, I hope I'm discerning the value that they come with. Okay? Never lose sight of the value that your partner brings. Okay? Make sure you celebrate them. Make sure you honor them. Make sure, as long as they're with you, the world will get a positive outlook of their life from you. Okay? You must come to that place where your vocabulary is filled with praises. The Bible says in Proverbs 31 that her husband praise her, her children praise her. Imagine, okay, having that. And even when you say like how his wife praises him, okay, this is not just an act that a person puts on in public, though that can also help sometimes. But it's not just an act where they actually praise them because they're really putting in the effort. They're trying to be a better spouse, to be a better partner, a dating partner, whether a husband or a wife, whatever it may be, but they're trying to do their best. And then you're celebrating them. You're praising them to say, I hold you in high regard. As far as you're with me, you will not lack affirmation. Are you hearing me? It's so important. This is why I remember coming across an advice someone was giving. They said, when you get married, make sure you're careful with the way you present your partner to your relatives. Be sure that you don't just bring your issues, your marital issues, to your relatives anyhow, because that can stain the image that your relatives have of your partner. Because sometimes some people have the habit of anything that happens in the marriage, they call their parents, they call whoever it is, their uncles, their aunties. The next thing you know is that their extended family develops a hatred for their partner. And then after some time, they tend to wonder, why do you hate my partner so much? It was because of you, what you kept on telling them about your partner. You must come to a place where I'm going to discipline my speech, that every time love will cover a multitude of sin. I repeat, I'm not talking about covering things like abuse or things that are hurtful in terms of can destroy you physically and also emotionally. I'm talking about just the normal turbulence of a relationship. If you can cultivate the discipline of always celebrating your partner, it will take you a long way. Are you hearing me? I hope this has blessed you. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe to Driven Life TV. I appreciate you watching this video. Until next time, have a good one.